Most of the children that come into our care have come from backgrounds which have been really, really traumatic. We have several children who've seen their parents commit suicide in front of them by burning themselves to death. The mother and father were always having fights in the house. So one day the husband came in and he had a can of kerosene and he poured it on the woman and put a match. So she went up in flames. She was carrying a little boy. That boy is with us now. He's grown up now, but he was covered with scars all down that side of the body. She had to drop him up the time. And the door was locked with all the other children, other 4 children inside the house. Then the mother grabbed the husband. So the children saw the mother and father going up in flames. Can you imagine what psychological effect that's had on these children? We are getting many children coming to us who are babies, very many newborn babies, some saved from female infanticide. Town level, or even in Western level, you see very little of Westernism in our work. It's important that the children, say in the children's villages, the children sleep on the floor on mats. There are no beds, there are no tables, there are no chairs. In the villages they don't have these things, and the children have come to us from where they've come, they don't have these things. One thing that I realize very much with children coming into our care, new children coming to our, especially small children, they're still missing their home conditions. They're coming from very poor backgrounds. They're coming from a community that they are used to and have been living with, coming into an entirely new situation with entirely new people into our family care system. And I know very well that most of them are missing a father figure. And so when they first come in, the little ones tend to cling to me because I am the most obvious father figure in the area, in the work we're doing. And so they tend to cling to me quite a lot. And we've told the mothers in our children's villages that they must never stop a child coming to me, needing a hug, needing consolation, needing somebody that will show some affection. And so after a month or 2, this fades away. The child then feels secure, has got used to the situation, and will stop clinging. Will even stop coming to me, except the usual relationships we have. Some who are orphan babies that have the mother and father have died, many more now from AIDS and HIV. And the babies come into us. As much as possible with these special babies, we try to get what is called a surrender certificate from whichever relatives bring the child to us. We don't give for foreign adoptions because I know from experience when the children grow up, especially into their teens, they realize they are not foreign. They're not Swedish or American or English or French. And they want to find their roots. There's enough demand in India now from couples needing a baby of their own. And they like to take the baby as young as possible. And the strange thing is that many of them want a girl. Most of them, in fact, 90% of those coming for adoptions want a little girl. On one side, we have the problem of where they're killing baby girls. On the other side, we have the couples coming who can't have children and they want a girl. Their argument is the girl will take care of us later on when we are old. And so it's working. We have children that really needed psychological care for quite a time, needed counseling and support. And we know also that a lot of this then sinks down into their psyche, and when they get into their teens,